There is a story in the life of, says Vishvamitra. He was a rishi. Long ago, when Vishvamitra was living, at that time there was drought, famine, no food. People were starving like anything. Vishvamitra, the rishi, he was so hungry. He was in search for food, and he found one person is eating the food which usually the Brahmins or the rishis don't eat. He was a person living in the cremation ground, Chandala, and he was cooking some non-veg food, and after cooking he was eating with his friends. Vishvamitra went. He said, "Can you give me some food?" He said, "Oh Rishi, this is not the food of the Brahmins or the rishis." He said, "Doesn't matter." He said, "Already we are eating, so when the food is already eaten, usually they don't share because it is not considered to give from your own plate which you are already eating." He said, "Will you eat this?" He said, "It doesn't matter." So he said, "Okay, you sit down and take some of this food." So then Vishvamitra took some food. After that, there was one water pot from which they were drinking. They said, "Drink some water if you need." He said, "No, I don't need water. I can drink by myself. I'll collect some water and drink." He said, "Why?" "Because it is already used by you." The man asked, "Oh Rishi, I can't understand your behavior. Little before you told it doesn't matter even if it is not your food, and it has been already used by us. We are eating. From our plate we gave you it. Now from our water pot we are giving. You tell that I will not eat." He said, "Look, I was feeling so hungry. I was thinking that without food I might die. But now I have got strength. I can stay for some time and I can collect fresh water from somewhere and drink. Why should you drink from used water and you have been using from the same pot with your mouth? It is not clean." If we look at this example, what Vishvamitra did, it shows it is really difficult to know what is right, what is wrong. However, Papa and Punya, good and bad, merits and demerits, virtue and vices, sins and righteous activities, every individual is having his or her own idea. This is right, this is wrong. Because of this conditioned mind or our own understanding, we live. And when we live, if somebody is doing which is not in the framework of your own right and wrong, you tell he is doing wrong. She did right. We always judge in that angle, in that light. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, "Papa and Punya, good and bad, virtue and vices, these are like two types of chains. Papa, demerit, vices or sins, they are iron chain. Punya, merit, virtues, goodness, it is golden chain." You will tell, I have been chained with iron chain. It is a bondage. I have been chained. Or somebody will tell, I have been chained with golden chain. Whether it is iron chain or golden chain, both are bondage. I have been bound with it. The difference is, iron chain to break, it needs lots of work, difficult. But golden chain, it looks good. It looks like ornament. But still it is a bondage. But if you really want, you can break it, because gold is a softer metal. You can easily break it. But some people say no. Even if it is gold chain, it is not so easy to break, because when we live in this world, if we have some good qualities, with good qualities we develop so much of pride and ego with it. I am good, I am charitable, I do so much of activities, and so on. It is really difficult to get rid of that bondage of good qualities. In yogic and tantric scriptures, it is said you have to get rid of both.